I never thought much of the old tales my grandmother used to tell me about the Pinesridge woods, not until the summer I turned 16. It was a sweltering June afternoon when my friends and I decided to explore the thickets that fringed our sleepy town. The air was thick with the scent of pine, and an unsettling silence enveloped us as we ventured deeper, a hush so profound it stifled the day's heat. As we cleared a ridge, we stumbled upon an ancient stone altar, overgrown with vines and shadows that shifted uneasily in the dappled sunlight. The altar was etched with symbols I didn't recognize, signs of a time long forgotten, whispers of a past that should have stayed buried. Laughter and bravado filled the air as we approached, but my unease was palpable, a gnawing sensation at the pit of my stomach. Faint brambles scratched at my ankles, as if reaching out to warn us. Ignoring the feeling, we decided to play a game. Each of us would take turns making a wish at the altar. What harm could it do? The first wish was innocent, a new bike, followed by light-hearted requests that echoed in the trees. But when it was my turn, the words caught in my throat, an urgency to say something more profound, something darker flooded my mind. I whispered into the ether, asking for something lost, someone I loved who had passed away far too young. The moment the last syllable slipped from my lips, a cold wind swept through the grove, snuffing out the sun, plunging us into an eerie twilight. That night, the dreams began. Visions of my grandmother standing by the altar, her face gaunt and drawn. "Don't break the seal," she whispered, her voice a ghostly echo, but the words were different, charged with an urgency that sent chills down my spine. I awoke drenched in sweat, each detail punctuated by the omnipresent dread that something I'd unleashed was now clawing in the shadows, desperately trying to return to the world. As the days turned to weeks, the whispers grew louder. Friends began disappearing, one, then another, consumed by an invisible force, each vanishing without a trace, leaving behind only hollow echoes of laughter in the air. But I knew I'd opened a door I could never close. In the unsettling quiet of the Pinesridge woods, the woods came alive, twisting and shifting, hinting at things that should remain unseen, hungry for retribution. What I learned then was simple. Some wishes come with a price, and sometimes the deepest silence is not peace, but before the storm. And somewhere in the woods I can still hear the whispers, a haunting lullaby that keeps beckoning me back, promising all I'd lost and threatening everything I still have.